want to look at the comments. I don't want to look at the views. I just want to, put whatever I want out there because that's very freeing. But at the same time,
hello everyone.
Ooh.
And then acting too, bro.
How do you find all these, like different people?
It's kind of about word of mouth, bro.
Yeah, that you just say, I do this, and then people are like,
yeah.
Yes?
I pretty much try to negotiate. Anytime I meet somebody new, it's the first thing I tell them. Like, hey, I do filmmaking, I do this, I do that, and I start showing them videos. A lot of times they won't hit me up, but here and there, like I met one person.
Mm-hmm.
I met her back in a long time ago, man. It's probably
Yeah.
No, not that long. Maybe like January.
Yeah.
And then like give her my card. She sells houses, and then she never hit me up or anything. And all of a sudden, like 5 months later, she calls me early in the morning, like, "Hey, can you do a video tomorrow?" Like, yeah. And you never know when the opportunity is gonna come.
And then that's like the last thing too. It's all about consistency.
Yeah.
Like,
keep going.
Have you seen a difference? Like, can you tell the difference now from the podcast we did last year and then this year? Like, is there any difference you see or no? Like, I'll take any honesty, bro.
Your room looks a little different. But I've seen you've been consistent.
Yeah, I've tried to be on that. And even if it's not, because I want to be the person that says, I want to be like Joe Rogan almost. Like, I don't want to look at the comments. I don't want to look at the views. I just want to, put whatever I want out there because that's very freeing. But at the same time, I look at those because has it done well? I want more people to see. Yeah. I want all these things as well, along with the freedom. I
think all your videos are short, right?
Yeah. Ooh, some of them are, some of them not. Like there are 10.
I think.
Like if I maybe shorten them, maybe, but at the same time, I'm like, I like this topic, and it was a good conversation that I wanted to put.
I think one thing that could probably help you out with views is each video you upload has an intro, right?
Yeah.
Like, how long is your intro?
The one I showed you, which was like a world premiere almost, was like 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
And then,
I feel like, I don't know, if you can kind of get straight to the point.
Yeah.
I like the intro, but.
Yeah. If it's people have a short attention span. They have the attention span of a sperm, a goldfish, because if they move their thumb, see, here's the thing. We're on these phones 24/7. We see new things all the time. And the hardest job probably for us is catching someone's eyes for that.
In the first 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, on my videos, for example, I open up the scene. The first 5 seconds, a lot's going on. So it catches their attention. So maybe you can do something like, you got to get an eye catcher in the beginning. And then maybe something really quick.
Yeah.
Or maybe not even a logo. Maybe just straight talking.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's what I included in this new intro.
Views.
Like, I don't know if we really heard it because, like, there was a lot going on here. But, like, one thing I decided to do was, hey, with my logo, because I love my logo. I love it because I had a friend who was a freshman when I was a senior. Like, we acted together, and she actually made it for me. I said, hey, could you do this picture and make Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, like kind of fuse both of our faces, and she was able to do that, and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
So like when I show that, I'm like, okay, that's like one thing I want to show. But the one thing I added, which was different, I got all these tracks from this very, very nice person, but at the same time, I'm like, I've always wanted the things I like to do, or like friends have told me, man, you like the rapper type shit. You're always saying or you're always saying like the ad libs and shit. So I was like, I'll just say an ad lib, and like I was literally in front of a mic for like an hour saying like different things, what I want to do to catch an eye. And the one thing I was like, it's time. And then boom, the song starts right there. Boom. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah. And then when I was thinking about it, I was like, this is frustrating, but what if I just add different ad libs every time there's an intro?
Yeah.
And say different things. Or, what if there's, oh no, the thing I like that people do like on podcasts or any other thing is when they do a compilation of probably the funniest clips that happen throughout the, like, maybe it's an hour, but they clunk it all together in like 10 seconds or like 15 seconds, like of just reactions
like
and different things. Yeah.
Like, I want to do that too with YouTube, but I think YouTube and Instagram are two different things.
Yeah.
Like you have to like reels, like YouTube Shorts. they're kind of like reels.
They all come from TikTok, really.
Exactly.
And that's one advice that I met a YouTuber years ago. Not really met. I never met him in real life. But like we talked, and then we ended up talking on PlayStation and different games and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he was a YouTuber, and he would stream, and then consistency. He just kept doing it. He ended up blowing up a little bit, having a little bit of a goal, and he's still doing it. He's better than he was before, and I can see the change, and I'm very, very happy for him. Shout out Scar FX. But then he was like, man, like Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, like that wouldn't be, I don't even fucking use those. And I was like, yeah, I could see that. And he was like, well, it's because I mostly just have to do TikTok because that's where all of his stuff is, and all the things he'll post. Like recently he's been doing a lot of Rocket League or like highlights from his streams, and they're all based from TikTok. Why? Because TikTok is more, it's like you said, like YouTube and Instagram, it's a different thing. It simply is. It's something that more people are on, arguably, maybe. It's like one of those apps that's up there that's everybody seeing from everywhere. You also see different people blow up for like the dumbest reasons when they made something that's like 5-10 seconds or 20 seconds while other people are working their asses off trying to make good quality.
Yeah, it's sad, bro, but you gotta cheat the game. You gotta figure out.
Yeah, you gotta. It's
works.
part of the game. Yeah, it's just all going through it.
I have my certain style, but sometimes I kind of have to tailor it
to whoever may be
system,
watching. Yeah, or to a system too.
Yeah,
that's another thing, man. That's
like how. Yeah, TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts.
Yeah,
they're all in the same category. But then you get to like longer videos. That's where you got like IGTV.
Yeah,
YouTube.
And
and the longer ones is where you can put more passion into it, and the shorter ones, little details don't matter as much because they're gonna get more views. They always do.
They always do.
Almost always.
But then when it's a longer one, that's where kind of the work starts and where it gets harder.
It does get hard. No, you'd be surprised. Like, sometimes the longer ones, like for example, if I film like a birthday party. Or eventually when I start filming weddings, like those are harder because they're longer. But not even that. Let's just say a travel video.
Yeah, a travel video.
On travel video, I'm not gonna add all these special effects because I'm gonna get good, crisp, clean shots with cool transitions, but nothing crazy. Like no extra flashy stuff. No signs of this or that, like just straight like natural stuff, raw footage. And then when I do like commercials like for small businesses, then I get more flashy with it, And even though it's a shorter video, I add all these effects and it takes up way more time than, because when I have all this nice footage that I like a travel video, all I gotta worry about is making sure the shots are good, right? The filming aspect's good, and the editing, all I gotta do is pick the best ones. Like it's gonna be like a 2-3 minute video, but aside from that, I just gotta make the cuts match the music, and that's it.
Yeah.
But with the commercials, I gotta add all these effects, make it blend, overlays, sound effects. Like it's
a lot.
Even though it's only a minute, but it's a lot of extra stuff.
It's a lot. There are times where I try to mess with the reels, just for fun and whatnot, and there are like times where I'm like, what if I try to do this or do this, and I'm like, whoa, all right. Yeah. It's a little bit.
It can get hard.
It can get complicated.
No, yeah.
But
it's part of a learning curve.
Yeah, and learning curve, and it also depends on you too. Like some people, like certain things a certain way, maybe a more crisp style. Some people, are a little more not lazier, but it's just their style almost, and it fits to them. Yeah, it fits.
You just gotta find what works for you, bro.
Find what works, and consistency is key.
Yeah.
Man, that's.
And that's all she wrote.